Okay, hitting join on the race session. I don't believe in luck, but may the fates smile down. Help the stream stay nice and stable. Let me just take it nice and easy. Okay, let's take a look at the starting grid. Oh, starting second. Oh my god. Doesn't anyone bother to put in a qualifying time? This is going to get interesting. Morning everyone. Streaming to Twitch at the moment, so if you feel the urge to turn the air blue, let me know and I can mute it. Niels Jordan from Redback Racing. You must hold the record for race starts in this car now. Niels is one of those guys that's absolutely dedicated to the car and the series. When the Falcon launched, he probably raced the most official races, helped races go official by just turning up. It's one of the hardest cars to pass though. So around a track like this, the last thing I want to do is mess up my start and then end up getting stuck behind.
Right side, all clear.
Doesn't look like trading plates is refreshed. Yep, so if you're watching, hit follow, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Google+, like us on Facebook, you name it. Get updates whenever any of our streams go live. See that? Wrong gear, last turn, messed up the whole lap.
Car off
Just
the
by
track
talking.
on the left. Alright fellas, let's get ready to go here. It's a good racetrack for us, boys. Let's go out there just like we've been doing the last few weeks. One lap at a time, one car at a time, one pit stop at a time, one can of fuel at a time, just one at a time, just one. Just remember that, guys. Go through there, do that all race long. We'll be where we need to be at the end of this thing.
Starting with 80 litres. JP from Grip TV reckons that's all I need. I haven't done my preps to work out what fuel burn is. Right now my brake motor's going.
Green flag. On your right. Still there. Still there. Clear. Right side. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Had to be careful there. Didn't want to get on the gas too much because the back would have come round. So I did have the start that I was looking for. Okay, going silent.
Left side. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Okay, Corey's blinking a lot, or it's me.
Come on.
Slow car in front of you.
I want nothing to do with that. You're blinking a lot, Corey, just in case.
Yeah, I can't see him at all. I thought I was blinking.
Yeah, hopefully it'll settle down, but just so he knows, you might not see him if he puts a move on. Okay, I'm going to go silent for a bit just to get into the groove.
Going in front of you.
Waiting room, champ. When
Keep
you
going.
turn
On your
left.
left. Oh yeah, you're getting him. Still there. Clear.
No intention of racing it on hard yet. Let the race settle down a little bit. Corey will probably
Good
get
job,
out in
man.
front.
Keep working it.
I'm going to try and put some consistent laps in. Get away from Niels. Give me some room to breathe. I should be putting in 107s.
Thanks, Garrett. God damn.
It's not Corey's fault he's blinking, it's the internet. I've had that trouble a lot myself. It is making it hard though to follow, because I don't want to make a move, put my car where I think there's a gap, only to find out that his car's actually there, invisible. Oh, saw that coming. Saw that.
Alright, man, we got an opportunity here. Let's take advantage of it now.
And that's why I didn't want to get into the mix with them.
Shit, baby, get up on him. Put it on him, bud. Get it.
Missed the throttle on the downshift. Wow, where's he going? It's probably the most laps in race trim I've done all week. So just brought the rear end to roll bar down a bit to give me a bit more confidence. I should be running much faster than this, but driving like a wuss. locked into Shane's rhythm. Too conscious I might hit him. So I'm pretty much just following him, waiting for him to make a mistake. Whoa, big stutter. I don't dive bomb. Whoa. Sorry. He wasn't on the gas. I was barely on it. I still tapped him. It's so hard to pass here, there's nowhere to go. I'm really just getting held up behind Shane. Corey's coming. Okay, next time he does that, I should go through. running 2 seconds off the pace I should be running. Stop being all smart, put some pressure on Shane. Corey makes a move, I'll just let him through because he and Shane have unfinished business to take care of, which might result in them both being in the kitty litter. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on.
You got a car going the wrong direction.
Unlucky, Mark.
There I am, being careful, not hitting anyone. And my race is over. Same sort of luck I was having. I'll take the fuel off.
Pitting in 5, 4, 3,
Last
2,
season,
1.
just rear-ended every single race. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. 5 minutes of repairs, I'm not hanging around for that. Car's toast. Park it up. I was car number 4 in this session as well, so gonna lose a whole ton of I rating. Let's have a look at that. See, just minding my business, taking my time. I knew it was going to happen. From the moment I saw him get to within half a second, I should have just pulled across and let him by. Yes, Steve, I should have, shouldn't I? If I'd have just... See, that's my problem. I've spent years thinking about it. Should I be more aggressive in races? Because naturally, I'm just not. Naturally, I just think, well, the guy in front has earned the right to be there. The guy in front spent just as much time trying to get up to speed, and I don't like... Ah, look at that. I don't like dive bombing or anything like that. So I always give the guy in front loads of space, loads of breathing room. I might get let's look at the start. I might get really close and pressure them, but I just refuse to put on a low percentage pass. What it does mean is I finish most of my races. Look at that, got into the lead. I should have just gone for it instead of giving people room. But yeah, I usually finish races and finish well. But when it comes to the knife fights, there are only certain drivers that I like to go head to head with. But then other people, they just, well, they don't care. They just red mist. They're going forwards, whether they like it or not. I won't get too despondent though. There should be more races go official this week.
Remember me?
There was an easy win on the cards here because, yeah, Steve, I was definitely faster than him. What lap times was I putting in? Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. I was at least a second off what I should have been running. Yeah, that's way too slow. I mean, that's... Ignore that. Need to clear that nest. Yeah, because my best time so far this week is a 6.9. That's the optimal. My best race pace lap. Um, 7.1, so I definitely could have taken the lead. See, that's one of the things I need to do this season. That's my let me warn him that we're streaming. Life's too short for on-track drama. But yeah, again, look, should have just put my foot down. I love this car though. It's probably the one car that I can actually race well in, because you don't put your foot flat to the floor at most tracks. I could have definitely finished second. Easily could have won. I was just waiting for Shane to fall off, really. That's my own fault. Yeah, Zimmy, I thought the same. That was the plan. I could have put the move on, but if you've ever driven here at Oran Park, you'll see that the only places where you can really make a clean pass is if you get out of the final turn with much better drive. If your line's much better, you can get the slipstream, which there isn't much of one, get side by side down the straight, and the car on the outside will usually yield, and then just take the place there. You don't want to be going into the braking zone in turn 1, 2 trying to take the pass. You can then also, if you get out of turn 2 well, on that short shoot down to turn 3, get on the inside, you can possibly get there, but you go side by side, and because you're so tight in on the apex, it's harder to get the power down because you're turning, putting the gas in, you're likely going to kick the back out. So the guy on the outside, actually taking that wider arc, can still out drag you all the way down to turn 4, and then you're in the same situation because you don't want to hit the brakes too late or too hard and knock him off. So you can find people going side by side from turn 2 through 3, 4, up the hill and over the bridge, and it isn't until you finally get on the apex of the bridge that they possibly yield. So what I was trying to do was just give Shane something to think about. 39 laps here is a long time. So even though it's a short lap, I figured with the amount of mistakes he was making, he'd make one. What I was planning to do was either let Corey by and let that accident happen with the guy, with Shane. See, because Shane's... Is the race over? Who knows? Because the accident was always going to happen. They got together far too frequently for them to both finish the race. But yeah, if I'd have... It's if but, coulda, woulda, maybe type race. If I had stopped focusing on the stream and the cold tyres and just been confident off the start and taken that brilliant start I had, probably my best, and oh, look at that, and just got my head down, I could have pumped in maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 laps in the 107s and got a nice buffer back to Shane. They would have just then been fighting it out amongst themselves, and all of those door-to-door moments would have given me probably a 10-15 second buffer, and from there I'd have just been really comfortable, just drive it home. But what's the word they say? Caution, blah blah blah. I was too cautious, too conservative, and that's what I need to possibly do to get into top split more regularly. 2, 3, 4 seasons ago, I was racing top split in about the 20th position and stuff. Some great guys like Martin Carroll. He's a great guy. If you see him on the forums, or if you see him in a session, if he sees you putting in the time and effort to get used to the car, he'll help you out. All of the top drivers will help you out. Don't think that the V8 Supercar series is one of those prima donna series. It's not. If you're new to the car, if you're thinking of trying it out, but it's frustrating the hell out of you, just stick with it. Don't worry about a setup. Stick the baseline in. The baseline's quite good with this car. And as you can see, it's not about the setup overall. It will help, but first of all, you need to get used to the throttle control, the braking, and all of that. But if you're in there putting in the laps, anyone will help you. They'll give you tips on driving line. They'll give you tips on throttle control. So yeah, any of the SDC guys, they're really helpful. They'll share their sets as well. If you see any of the Oceanic Sim Racing guys on there, Marty Atkins, Simon Black, they're really helpful. They do a lot to help the V8 community. They run the Oceanic Sim Racing Development Series. Look at it on the forum. If you can race at this time during the day, I think it's a Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember which day it is. They do the development series. It's fixed setup. They share the setup every single week. So even if you're doing the official series, there'll be a setup every single week from those guys. And because everyone's on the same set, everyone just concentrates on the racing. They're very strict on the fair play and everything like that. So, so if you want to just get up to speed in the car, go hang out with those guys in that series. They also do an open set series. Can't remember what the name of it is. Obviously it's Oceanic Sim Racing, but I can't remember what the name of it is. Then you also have the guys at Apex Racing TV, Alex Simpson, some Dean Preston, great guys there as well. They put on a series. Mark Noble from Kimmy's Raw Fencing. I think he started up the series and then the guys took it over. Great bunch of guys there as well. It usually races on a Saturday. You get some great guys in there as well. Top split drivers race it. But it's again another league for people who want to get up to speed in the V8 without perhaps some of the pressure of going into the official races. So you get some great guys there like Tobias Cisani. I can't say his surname, sorry Tobias. You get Jake Burton in there, Kurt Stenberg in there. Great guys, really fast guys.
I like his shot.
Ian Ford, Aaron Hamilton, the guys from, what's now is it? Was Demidov, now Evolution Racing, that's it, sorry, couldn't remember what the name was. You get those guys in there. Brenton O'Brien, great guy as well, had some great races with Brenton. Also, there's the V8 online broadcast, great guys there as well. Jay Kennedy, Steve the Sandman Clark. Steve the Sandman Clark is possibly the greatest Sorry, Will Vincent, love Will, but Steve the Sandman Clark is probably the greatest sim racing commentator I've ever heard. The excitement that he gets in, the raw emotion, he manages to turn races alive like Murray Walker did without annoying you because he's just so enthusiastic. But those guys at V8's Online, they normally broadcast the top split race. But what they did, started last season, they did pilot V8's Online Premier Series race, and that was brilliant. They had a support category, the development series, and then the main race where you found that actually all of the top split guys and all of the really fast peddlers in the V8s entered, and all of those races were broadcast, so not so much a series to get you up to speed because you had to get on the grid by raw pace, but again, great series. So yeah, any of those guys that I just named, if you see them on the forums, if you see them in a practice session, if you see them on Facebook, all of them have a Facebook page for their teams. Hit them up, ask for help. Don't just ask them for a set. If you say, can I have a set, although most of them will say yes, you'll get much more respect from them if you first of all ask for some help. So yeah, go hit them up for some help. Tell them that I sent you. Blue Flag Racing. You can see up on the broadcast, you've got all of our social media links. So we're at plus Blue Flag Racing, spaces between the words. If you could go follow us on there, I would be add us to your circles. I'd be really grateful. Facebook.com/Blue Flag Racing, one word. Please, please, please go and like us. We're trying to do more streams like this. Some more behind the scenes, all open access streams when myself and the rest of the team enter series like the Sim Racing Team Challenge, which is a team series in the GT cars where instead of it being about individual driver points, it's all about the team points. So you get to enter 3 cars and the best placed 2 cars from each team score points. Some brilliant drivers in there as well. That's streamed. We've got a race tonight, the final one of the opening round. At Motegi Night. So if you could follow us on Facebook, we'll try and stream some of those races. We're also going to consider incorporating the team speak chat into the stream as well. So again, as I said earlier, we're not one of those teams that ever consider we're going to win or challenge the guys up front. So for us, there's no point in keeping much secret. So you can hear all of our in-race chat and hear all of our strategy calls, everything. You can see the setups we're running. A lot of the setups we just borrow from people. That's, as I said, people are really helpful with it. Then we've also got the Spirit of VLN race, and the next one is Road America. I think we've got a car entered in the Caddy. We did the first race at Spa. Myself, Christoph Babish, Ryan Estrellas, and Wei Han Chan entered a BMW Z4 and a Cadillac in the first race. We're entering a Cadillac in the next race. We then have at Blue Flag Racing, one word, on Twitter. If you could go and follow us there as well. I know I'm asking for lots of follows, but honestly, there aren't that many people in this sim racing community. I think iRacing has about 50,000 active users, probably about 40,000 active users. So in a planet of 7 billion people, that's not a lot of people. So the more people that follow their respective teams and help us all get the community working together, the better. But yeah, if you follow us on at Blue Flag Racing, every time a stream starts, you'll get a tweet, whether it's on Twitch or if we're going to stream to YouTube. Every time we upload a video, it goes to YouTube. If you're on track and you're in the stream, you'll see yourself in the stream. One of the other things we're going to do is if we enter one of the European races or any of the V8 races just like this, what we'll do is at the end of the race, I'll probably restream the whole race, but from one of the TV cameras and put it on most exciting. So if you're in the race and you can't stream races yourself and you see me in the race, just in the chat at the end of the race or before the race starts, just ask me to restream the race, replay, save the replay, and put it on most exciting. And then what we'll do is we'll upload that to YouTube. If you follow us on YouTube, so just search for us, Blue Flag Racing, with spaces. One of the team members stole Blue Flag Racing, one word. So Blue Flag Racing Spaces, or if you go to Facebook, follow us on Facebook, send us a message on Facebook, ask me to stream the race if you were in it with me, and I've got the replay. And then, yeah, get yourself on YouTube. We then also have Twitch, so where you are right now. I've got my own one, Mark A. Warmington.
Thanks a lot,
Also,
Gary.
we've got Blue Flag Racing, all one word, on Twitch. Follow us on Twitch, and then every time either myself or the team will actually follow them both, because it depends on where we're streaming. If it's me in the race, I'll stream on mine. Sometimes we'll host it on the Blue Flag Racing one, but if multiple people try to stream at the same time, it'll kick each other off. So follow them both, and then you'll get a notification when the stream goes live. Where else are we? Help me out. So Google+, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We haven't got Daily Motion set up yet, but we might try that out, and we haven't got Instagram. Anyway, all of those places, if you follow us, what you'll then be able to find is all of the other people that I mentioned, because we follow them. Then, where else are we racing?
Come on.
A few of the team will be racing the GT3 official series. So Ralph Cullinan and Tien and Terry O'Keefe, two of our drivers from Ireland, they'll race in that. So if you race with them, say hello to them. And again, no matter what series we're in, we'll help you out if we can. So who's in the stream? Oh yes, Aussie for Life, the OSR Bathurst 1000 trailer. If you haven't seen that, go take a look. It really epitomizes what I mean about how Steve Sandman Clark commentates. Let me go find it for you actually, and I can put it in the stream. Not in the stream, in the chat. Okay, let's have a look. So V8's online. Let me know how the stream's going as well. If it's lagging, buffering or anything like that, let me know. If you're watching and you have suggestions on what I could do to the overlay to change it, let me know. V8's online. They also do short shift. It's like a Top Gear for the V8 series. Really great. Let me add our links into the stream so you can just follow us. Hey, Astron, you have to let me know how to pronounce that. Thanks for following. Yeah, Grip TV do a great job, but we're not like Grip TV. We just literally race for the sake of having fun. What's the link you've put there, Aussie for Life? Shane hardly finishes a race. Yeah, he has to be patient. That's what I was trying to do, but then look at me. So Tuesday's a dev series. Thanks, Aussie for Life. Starts this Tuesday at Summit Point. Yep. Let me put our YouTube links in the chat for you. And then all those teams I just mentioned, I'll try and put all of their links in as well, to save you going to search for them. So, let me go to my channel, where you are. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've got it set to let other people put links into the chat. My fault. Let me put it in. Let me put some links in for everybody. So this is the Blue Flag Racing YouTube page. Next one, Blue Flag Racing Google Plus. Where else? What else? What else? What else? Let's put the Facebook and Twitter. If you have your own sim racing team and you want to get more followers, follow us and then send us a tweet and we'll retweet the links. We also have the sim racing team's Facebook page, which we have admin rights to. So if you follow us, we can follow you and we can get you promoted out to the wider sim racing community, because you're right, we have to stick together. So what else have we got? Let's put the Twitter page up, and then I'll put the V8s Online page, because they have some great videos. They do a lot for the community as well. You're already on Twitch, so you can already find us on Twitch, but let me put the team one. Blue Flag Racing. If we've raced on you on track, say hi. So those are most of ours, well, all of ours, I think. Let me now put for you some of the people I just mentioned. So V8's Online, let's go to YouTube, Mark. So V8's on, let's go, oh, Apex Racing TV. Let's put Apex Racing TV's page. So Apex Racing TV, go and follow them. If you follow them, again, say Blue Flag Racing sent you, that I race you. Apex Racing TV, their page, when they put their league up, they have some great content as well. Where have you put V8's Online, Mark? I could just search for it, but I'm trying to go into my subscriptions. And the V8's Online guys and the Apex Racing guys, what I really like about them is they're so down to earth. There doesn't appear to be an ego amongst them, and considering they have World Championship level drivers, they're really helpful. They run a what's the word I'm still looking for? They run an academy. So they run an academy where you can go to their forum, subscribe. There's a subscription fee, about $5 a month. I've subscribed to it. And what they do is they will help people. Literally, they'll just help. So you can get tips on, well, I don't know, technical tips if you're not the most gifted like me. You can also get racing tips. You can get setup tips. They'll share setups. They've got some really strong drivers. They'll all help you. They'll share all of their sets. Actually, that's where each week I share whatever set I'm running in the V8s. So go check them out. Aha, V8's Online. I found the channel. Let me put their link in for you. What I was trying to find was their Bathurst 1000, because we really want you to hear. Okay, here's the race coming up. Watch that, amazing. But let's find the trailer, because the trailer was immense. Well, the trailer will be at the beginning of that race. Some shameless, and I admit shameless self-plugging. My one and only win in the V8 supercar came in the V8's Online Premier Series. not the main event. It was the development series race, and I possibly had my best race ever, where I managed to bring home the win at Road Atlanta. How? No idea. However, it happened. Again, and that was only because of all of the help and support from the online development series, from the guys at V8s Online. If not for them and the time that they helped me get up to speed in the car, I would never have been in a situation where I could even contemplate racing that consistently. And what it did was, my first win in the V8s, but also on V8s Online. And for all of us sim racers, we all like to be in a bit of a stream. So in the chat, you finished 27th in the 1000. Hi Myrtle, that's really good. We didn't make the 1000. Hold on, let me move the steering wheel out of the way. For anybody that wasn't trying to run it, we spent all week in pre-qualifying trying to put in a decent lap time. And if it had been in the old car, the FG01, I probably, either myself or Robert Bailey, just put two teammates together, but Robert Hooper or Bailey Bell, we probably would have got into the top, I think it was top 60, top 50, top 60 to get into the race. However, the Commodore came out, and it took me far too long to realise that the Commodore wasn't one of those slow outlap cars, because the time model had changed. So there was me trying to do a slow outlap to get a good qualifying time, and didn't work. I think I missed the cut by about half a second, whereas if I'd have just gone out and just run laps, I probably would have got in. So anyone else planning on running the V8s? And don't worry, I am still looking for the links to those teams. So let's have a look. Videos. Where did you save that one? So what are you looking for, Mark? We are looking You're on the wrong channel, Mark, that's why. Okay, I thought I'd put the video onto the team channel. However, I think I uploaded it to my own. So feel free to go subscribe to that as well. As soon as I put the link in, you'll know exactly where it is. And yeah, subscribe, share. If you have any videos of your own that you've done, any sim racing videos that is, let's be focused, any sim racing videos you've done of your own, tweet it to us at Blue Flag Racing, and what we'll do, if we like it, we'll retweet it, we'll share it with the Sim Racing Teams Challenge webpage as well. And what that'll do is, if you're into sim racing in a big way, just like we are, it'll help you get a few more followers as well. So let me see, I think the streams. Okay, the session's going to stop soon. Let me That's me out of the race. You don't want to just watch me. Let me give you an idea of what I mean. So, if you're in a race with me, I will come back to what I was talking about in a second, but if you're in a race with me, you see me on track, send me, please not during the race because it distracts the hell out of me, but before the race, send me a message. Say, hi Mark, I'm in the race, saw you on Twitch. Please save the replay of this race and please then restream it to Twitch. If you're the only follower in the race, then what I'll do is I'll put it and focus it on your car, so either in car or outside TV view, and then what I'll do is I'll just restream it for you on Twitch and you can get some viewers. So if you follow us at Blue Flag Racing, if you're on Twitter, if you're not on Twitter, like us on Facebook, send us a PM, same message, but you have to have told me in the session to save the replay. I'll try and save all of my replays anyway, and then yeah, what we'll do is we'll put it out there for you, get you some followers as well. All of us sim racers have to stick together, but this is what I will do. So for instance, let's go back to the beginning of the race. And I will just put it on most exciting, or if it's just you, and then we will stream just like that. Simples. So let me go find you. That video. We're also, is this the one? No. We're also on the waiting list to join the Masters of Endurance series. Something else that we want to run in. Because for us, as a team, what we really like the most is team races. Where, as I said, it's very much because of the team philosophy where we're in it for fun. So being able to start a race with our teammates and being able to share the car, that's actually more enjoyable to us than just any personal glory. Haha, so, okay, found it. So this is the stream of the race, my first victory in the V8 supercar. However, at the beginning of that, you should also see the trailer that Steve Sandman Clark put together. Brilliant, brilliant voiceover. That's also the V8s Online's team's YouTube channel as well, so you can subscribe to them and follow them. Let me go and get the Oceanic Sim Racing Facebook page. Actually, I don't know where theirs is. But yeah. So, follow us, tweet us, Facebook message us, add us to your circles on Google+. If you're into sim racing, whether you actually race or you just like watching it, interact with us, we'll interact with you, we can get the whole community working together. Time's now 11:15, so if the next race goes official, I might try running that. Let's see how much iRating I lost. Because if you haven't raced on iRacing, if you don't finish ahead of where the sim seeds you, you lose iRating. Wow. This, that little tap cost me 108 in I rating. If I had managed to stay on the track and win, I'd have got 100 points. Wow. A tip: if you're going to get if you're going to go into iRacing, try not to concentrate too much on iRating safety rating. When I say don't concentrate on it, don't be a muppet. Don't go on there and just start taking people off. That won't make you any friends whatsoever. But what I mean is, don't get too obsessed with it, because otherwise you rarely get hung up if you lose iRating. Yes, safety rating drops mean that you can lose your license and all sorts. However, if you get too hung up on it, you just, wow, you'll get depressed. Who else? Who else? Who else? So let me go to the forum and start telling you about some of the teams. Let me share some of those links with you actually for the series. So if you're a Europe racer and you're thinking of getting into the V8 supercar, pop to the forums and share your views in this thread about when you might be able to join a Euro split and help us get some more of these races to go official. The development series that I spoke about, let me put that address in the link for you. There you go. Apex Racing, let me find that one for you. Where are you, Apex Racing? Where's the thread? The series hasn't started yet. Okay, so let's go to the series announcement thread. I think it's in season 9, so they took a bit of a break. Don't blame them. So that's that series. All of these are for the V8s. Let me see. So who else? Who else? 4 Motorsports. Okay, that's a team I didn't mention. So 4 Motorsports, Mitchell McLeod, and all the guys there. Again, a fantastic set of guys. Some of the best peddlers in the V8. What they started doing this season to try and help get more activity in the series and to try and help new starters in the car was there. Now let me put this clearly. They are most definitely a top split team. Mitchell McLeod's the V8 Supercars Series champion, and what they do is just share the set they're running that week. I haven't seen a most recent post from them. Let me find an example of what they've done. But what they were doing is each week they just shared the set that they had. Mitchell was running. Really helped out a lot of people. If you don't know how to set up the cars, don't worry about trying to set up the cars. They'll share a set. Let me see. Let me find it. Whilst I'm looking, I'll copy in the forum link to this week's thread for Oran Park. Ryan Shelton, I think. Yep, Ryan Shelton does, for this season at least, Ryan Shelton puts up a thread every week, give you an overview on the track, fuel burns, blah, 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 blah. And what he will also do is, if 4 Motorsports share the set for the week, he'll put it in the thread, or at least I think they asked him to. I don't know if he's done it so far. Again, if you go there, just say we sent you. That way they'll realise that actually, yes, if we all work together and follow each other and share each other's news, we can get a little bit more help for the series. Let's see. What else can I point you in the direction of? If you're new to the team, new to
Fuel's almost out.
fuel's almost out. New to the series, and you're looking for. Okay, the stream's finished. Well, the race replay's finished. Let me have a look, see if there were any messages left for me. So I don't need to save. Well, let's just quit. I'll save it, but I'm not going to name it or anything because I don't really need to come back to that one. Okay, so I'm still here, but let me leave you. Actually, let me just leave you with the holding scene. You don't want to look at my ugly mug. So what other resources can I add here for you? So yes, so Kimmy's Rural Fencing, great guy, Mark Noble. His team are recruiting, and what they are looking for is really people that are new to the car or just want help, and they'll help get you up to speed. So it's a bit of a rookie development car. I think Toro Rosso. If I can find the thread where, let me search for Mitchell and just pick up his. Posts. I can point you to his team. Point you to where they will post their setups. So let's see, Mitchell. Okay, so found Mitchell. Let's view his posts. Okay, so setups and race guides. So that's what I was looking for. Talk sponsor the team. So for Motorsports, here's the link to the thread where he will give you help and setups. So who else do we have? I got a private message saying that the hit wasn't lag. I didn't think it was, but again, I'm not going to make any issues about it. Got to expect to get hit when racing. So right now we've got Lancey Boy, Myrtle 871, Steve WTW, Taz Webb, and Zimmy 002. Hi guys, girls, or dogs, cats, whatever you may be. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go and jump in one of the practice sessions, do a few more laps.